Hey everyone, Ariel Adams here with aBlogtoWatch. Please subscribe to our videos on YouTube and like this video if you find it useful. This is a review of the Virata VRT1.6. Virata is a small boutique American-based watch company, and this is their first model. They have, I think, 6 different versions of it. This is actually the top-end model. But the price is still, I think this is the most expensive one is about $700. Prices start a little bit lower than that. This one's a little bit more, I think, because of the case. It's this nice polished steel case. So as you can see, the entire point was to take someone who had a dream about a design. He wanted to make one that was this interesting type of geometric case, have a nice, relatively legible dial. It's a good value for this money. It's a limited edition, but again, pretty much everything in this price range or this type of small brand range is, because they have to make a certain production, and once they sell it, they can focus on second ones, but everything is a limited edition. 44 millimeters wide, water resistant to 100 meters. It uses a Japanese Miyota 9015 automatic movement. Nice movement. You know, the movement is decorated well, but it really bothers me how boring the rotors are, right? Like they made it, like Miyota made it. I've actually been to the factory where they produce these movements, and it is incredible to see them making these movements because they use a mostly automated process, and I've never seen anything like it. It's super, super cool. And it's a good movement. It's a 4 hertz automatic. It's supposed to be the best competitor. It would be something in performance-wise to like an ETA 2824 or even a 2892 in terms of performance. But look at that rotor. It's blank. You see that weight there, which looks like sandpaper. The rest of the movement is totally fine. It's got nice polishing on there. It looks nice, but that rotor has got to go. At least put something on there. I mean, the company Virata is young, and so they didn't necessarily have the ability to have, their own custom rotors. That's a whole other part to do. But maybe just writing a Sharpie on there, something like that. There's a lot of available space there. Have someone with good handwriting. Just write something kind of cool. So let's put the Virata on. Virata is I think it actually means something nice, like something about life, maybe, or virtue or something like that. But it also sounds a little bit like virus. So, So there it is on the wrist. Sorry, I'm going to make sure that little part there of the strap. I think it's kind of cool. It's not for everyone. I've been wearing this one around and asking what people think, and some people are intrigued by it. I think the legibility is a really good thing, right? Like, this could have gone south real fast if this watch wasn't something you can read. And it is comfortable. I mean, there's not that much to it. Lugless design, very soft perforated leather strap that wraps around your wrist well. Nice buckle there, easy to read dial. This is the type of watch that you wear when you want to show off an appreciation of someone's particular dream, right? Like the gentleman who started this brand, this was his dream, to make an independent watch company that had a case design that he wanted, right? And I haven't seen any other case design quite like this. There's some out there that are geometric like this, but for the most part, they're going to be extremely expensive. So at this price point, I don't know of other cases that quite look like this. The different versions of the watch have black cases, orange and yellow dials and things like that. This one with this sort of silver on silver, so silver dial with polished steel case. I thought this was sort of the most interesting and handsome of the bunch. It's definitely, in my opinion, among the most legible because of the high contrast look. And it's an overall cool thing. I'm trying to remember, what is the limited edition of? I'm guessing 100 pieces. It's always good to have the watch here. Hopefully it says it. Would you look at that? I have number 69. Lucky me. Price is $709. The collection begins at, I believe, $645, but this one's a little bit more, again, I think because of the polish. Cool watch overall, not for everyone, but again, I fully support independent watchmakers. They're the ones doing most of the innovation out there. And at a price like this, it's not offensively priced, right? Like, I love a lot of independent watches, but you come at me with something several $1,000s to tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands, and you lost me. As much as I want your beautiful $180,000 watch, I can't afford it. So I think that when there's a watch that's $709, that's exclusive, that's interesting, that's assembled in America, which is cool, I think you have a lot of compelling value there. And I think the people that like this design will also like that other people aren't necessarily into design. And that polarizing effect is great when someone wants to assert their taste in contrast to the taste of others. You can see the full review of the Virata VRT 1.6 on aBlogtoWatch.